Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about storage or Storj, however you want to pronounce it. I recently set up a server and I would like to share with people why it's a good idea to set up a server if you have hard drives laying around, why it could benefit you and why it could benefit other people as well. So actually I'm gonna start off by showing my rig, my server, and then I'm gonna go into the more details about the data and how much data has been transferred in the past 24 hours and so on and so on. Now it's a relatively new server, so I don't have a lot of data, but I'll definitely try to make more videos about this subject because I think it's such an interesting idea and it's so cool. But yeah, let's try to take a look at my server. So I'm gonna show you here. So as you can see here, this is the server. I just temporarily took off the side panel. I'm just gonna try to show with a light. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hard drives, 2 external hard drives that's sitting in there. Then I have an SSD up here. Now that's a total of about 10 terabytes, 10 terabytes of hard drive storage, but I have made them in RAID 5, and there is one hard drive that I'm actually not using currently. So I have about 6 terabytes of actually usable data, or storage as you should say, and I decided to make a storage server where I can rent out server space to other people and get paid in return. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show it on my computer. So yeah, stay tuned.
Alright guys, so now we're at the computer. I have just connected to my server with TeamViewer because it's just a lot easier and I can record this on my main computer. It makes a little more sense to me. As you can see here, here's my disks. I have about 0.8 usage in total. That's because I have 7 terabytes. This D disk is the one that storage is on. And there's usually a little bit of activity. Actually, there's not a lot right now. We have 0.3 usage, which is not that much, but it has only been running for about 24 hours. I'll show you in a bit. And this is my internet monitoring. I'm using Glasswire. It's actually a pretty good program if you're looking for something yourself. And I can see here that the yellow is download and the purple is my upload. And as you can see, it just downloaded a big chunk. And here's a big chunk. And now it's only kilobytes, but still, it's doing something all the time. I can see the past 3 hours. This is megabytes. I can see the past 24 hours. This is 900 megabytes. So as you can see, actually, there's a lot of traffic going through here in this segment. This was when I first launched my node. This was when the node was brand new, actually. As you can see, it downloaded like 9 gigabytes, and then this was doing, when was this? This was during the night. Not so much activity. This was doing the morning here. Almost no activity actually during early morning, but then it kind of ramped up again. And I don't know if it's because people in the world are sleeping here or whatever it is, because the servers I've been connected to, you know, people might actually have been sleeping, and that could tell something like about how my traffic is. But this is right now, and it's been going pretty fine, I think. So let's look at the past 3 minutes. So upload is what you actually get the most money for. So when people use the data that they have on the disk, and then you get money for the total amount of data that you have on your disk. You actually don't get paid for initial downloads, because then people could misuse that and just keep downloading and deleting data, and that would actually damage the community, or what you say, like you would lose data if you decided to, as a customer, to use Storj. Of course, I'm not a customer, I'm actually a host, but yeah. So actually we had a bit of upload here, that's fine. It's not much, but it's some, you know, it's still some. Okay, so that's enough internet. Let's just take a look at, now here, the storage node stats. Let me just refresh it, and we can see how much we're sitting at. Okay, so 12.25 gigabytes in ingress, and egress is 52 megabytes in 22 hours and 40 minutes. And I actually think that's quite decent for a brand new node. We can see that I believe most of, yeah, so on the tardigrade IO, most of my traffic is actually there. As you can see, this is like most of my traffic. I don't have a lot on the other servers. I think this is almost none. Yeah, this is about none. 8 megabytes, it's nothing. Here we have 50 megabytes, some kilobytes, it's also nothing. I think I have a little bit of EU. That's because I'm based in EU, I guess. So like 120 megabytes and 10 megabytes of egress. So, and then I have some Europe North, which is also like a little bit, not that much. But mostly it's Salt Lake. I don't know why. Maybe if someone knows in the comments, maybe you could comment and tell me why. Okay, so we have about 12.25 gigabyte of bandwidth used. That results in 1.92 megabyte an hour. Currently, I'm sure this will go up eventually as I get more data. This number will increase, and therefore bandwidth should also increase. Yeah, and as you can see here, I have $0 yet, but this in 22 hours, you know, it shouldn't go that fast. It's something that has to build up over months and definitely like increase over time. So just because it's not profitable after 24 hours doesn't mean it won't be profitable in a month. So I definitely don't mind that it's 0 right now. It's not a problem. My main goal is getting all my 6 terabytes filled up so that I can actually give out the data to the customers and get paid. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go back here and yes, so this was this video. It's my first video on YouTube and on this channel ever actually, but I hope you enjoyed, and if you're interested in me making more of this kind of videos, then please tell me so. I would love to do it. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will definitely read them all. Yeah, and if you want more of this kind of content, maybe consider subscribing, and you'll get a notification when I upload something next time. Okay, thank you a lot, and have a nice day.